So memo now for top story tonight. Joining us from St. Paul to analyze this and John McCain's upcoming speech tonight, Republican Karl Rove, a Fox News analyst. Okay, Mr. Rove, am I making any mistakes? I love when you set me straight, by the way. The folks love that. So I know I'm going wrong somewhere. Where might that be?
Well, I thought it was a good explanation of what she did last night. I'd simply add one thing. I thought it was very powerful when she talked about her responsibilities as governor and what she had done, because that's what I think people are wondering. They're saying, interesting person, interesting story, but what have you done yourself as governor? And I thought it was useful for her to go into the details she went last night.
Okay, now, she, and I don't know if you know how important this is, but I certainly do. She then is no longer a politician. She is now a star. Her wattage doesn't quite match Barack Obama's yet, but this is the first time I can remember in my lifetime, and Ronald Reagan may be an exception, but remember, Ronald Reagan was a pretty seasoned politician when he ran for president. The first time the Republican Party has had a media star. That's big.
Well, yeah, it is big, but it also carries with it some risks. We've now seen her twice. We saw her enter the stage last Friday morning with, I thought, a very strong performance, and then America heard a more lengthy explanation of who she was and what she was all about last night. But now the media is going to say, when are you going to do your first interview with O'Reilly? When are you going to appear on Fox News Sunday? When are you going to do your first unscripted campaign speech? When are you going to do your first town hall meeting? When are you going to do your first interview on foreign affairs? And then, of course, October 2nd, how are you going to perform in that debate with Joe Biden, who's been around Washington for 35 years and is a quite skilled debater, maybe long-winded, but he's skilled at it. So, this is she's entering onto the stage, and she's done so with two powerful performances.
Yeah.
But she's got, the media is going to raise the bar for her on each of these successive battles.
I fully expect, and they should. I mean, we all should be skeptical of those seeking power. But I'll tell you what, this is an enormous advantage for John McCain, and there's a poll out, CBS poll out today. It's got him tied. Got Obama and McCain tied. Now, McCain tonight has to follow very, very strong performances, almost like Barack Obama had to. He's almost in the same position that Barack Obama was in this time last week. Obama following Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, McCain following Sarah Palin. So you're whispering in McCain's ear. What do you tell him to do?
Well, first of all, let's step back for a minute and look at his strategic necessities, because this speech tonight is his best opportunity between now and the debates to speak directly to the American people. More people will watch this tonight than any other thing in the campaign except the debates. So it's a big opportunity for him, and he ought to serve the strategic necessities of the campaign. The first one is that this is not about Obama. This is about McCain. The American people have looked at McCain and said, look, he's capable of being the commander-in-chief and he's got the experience to be president. But the thing they're looking for are three things. One is, does this guy have a sense of the kitchen table concerns that Americans have about their jobs, their health care, their college, their kids' college education, energy? Does he have an agenda that is forward-looking and seems to make sense on these issues? Second, they're looking for a sense of, is this guy forward-looking? Is he stuck in the here and now, or is he looking over the horizon at what's coming and how he's going to deal with it? And third, they're looking there to say, is this guy really a maverick and an independent who's going to work across party lines, as Joe Lieberman told us earlier this week, a maverick as all the rest of the speakers have indicated? And so they're going to want to get a sense of, from him himself, is he this kind of maverick reformer? Now, that doesn't necessarily appeal all that much to the people in the audience here tonight. It appeals to him some, but it really is important to the people who are up for grabs in this election.
I don't know how he's going to accomplish that, and it'll be interesting to see, but I do know, because I have a few advanced things that he has, he's going to wrap himself in the flag, Mr. Rove, tonight. He's going to wrap himself in the American flag. Heavy. Is that wise?
Well, look, his slogan is country first. What we've seen this week, you build these conventions day by day by day, and this slogan of country first with the theme that John McCain will do what he thinks is best for the interest of the country, regardless of party, regardless of person, is an important component of his theme, and so I wouldn't be surprised. I'll tell you one thing that we ought to watch here tonight, though, is his, Obama spent roughly a third of his speech talking about McCain. Let's see if McCain does the wise thing and spends less time talking about Obama, and when he does so by contrasting on matters of substance rather than taking side swipes at him.
Okay. Mr. Rove, as always, thanks very much. We appreciate it. Next on